Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. The deep emotional connections within Jakook's music are explored, analyzing how their lyrics may contain subtle dedications to one another. Insights are offered into the layers of meaning that can be found within their individual and collaborative musical works. Ever wonder if your favorite artists are secretly dedicating songs to each other? What if I told you Jakook's lyrics might be a secret language of love and hidden messages, just for them? Get ready to dive deep into their individual and collaborative tracks, because we're about to unmask the cryptic clues and profound connections you've been missing for years. Prepare to have your mind blown. We're cracking the code on Jakook's music, revealing lyrical whispers that aren't just art, but intimate conversations between two souls. You'll never listen to their songs the same way again after we uncover the subtle dedications and layered meanings hidden in plain sight. This isn't just fan speculation. It's a lyrical treasure hunt. Forget everything you think you know about Jakook's songs. Today, we're proving their lyrics are far more than just beautiful melodies. They're a direct line of communication, a testament to an undeniable bond. Get ready to see the subtle nods, the hidden messages, and the profound dedications woven throughout their discography that will absolutely change your perception of their artistry. There's something endearing about the way Jimin and Jungkook express themselves through music. Every lyric they write, every note they choose, and even the way they sing it all feels so personal, so emotional, and sometimes, as if it holds a secret message that only the two of them truly understand. For many armies, especially those who have followed their journey from the beginning, the songs Jimin and Jungkook create or sing often feel like a hidden conversation between two hearts that understand each other, even without words. BTS has always been known for the depth of meaning in their songs. But when it comes to Jimin and Jungkook, also known as Jakook, as they are often called, fans discover another, more personal and mysterious layer. It's as if every lyric, whether in their solo songs or in their parts of group songs, has its own way of speaking to each other with a message that's cryptic yet full of emotion. Take, for example, Still With You, Jungkook's solo track that was unexpectedly released on SoundCloud in 2020. The song sounds so tender, so intimate, with a calm melody and Jungkook's soft, whispering voice. He sings, "Your voice that embraces me. Please stay like this." Many fans believe this song is a love letter not just to ARMY, but also to someone very special to him. At the time, many associated the song's emotions with his relationship with Jimin. For some reason, the atmosphere and words felt like a hidden confession. On the other hand, Jimin also has songs like Promise and Letter that are deeply imbued with emotion. In Promise, he writes lyrics with a soft tone that speak of loneliness and the desire to be better, yet embedded within them are loving lines that sound like messages of comfort to someone close to him. There's a line that says, "Please don't be hurt anymore. Promise me." It's a simple yet warm line, like someone gently embracing someone they love. Many ARMY feel that Promise and Still With You are like two sides of the same coin. They complement each other. One offers a promise, and the other offers presence. Jimin promises not to give up, while Jungkook promises to stay. It's as if these two songs are speaking to each other, like a secret conversation between two interconnected hearts. However, theories about the hidden message between the two don't stop there. When Jimin released his solo album Face and Jungkook later released Golden, many fans noticed a similar theme between the two. In Like Crazy, Jimin talks about losing oneself and wanting to escape into a dream, while in Standing Next to You, Jungkook sings about protective love, standing by someone's side no matter what. These two songs feel like they complement each other. One about vulnerability, the other about unconditional support. When Jimin talks about deep and complex feelings, Jungkook often responds with a tone full of warmth and strength. In interviews, Jungkook has said that music, for him, is a way to speak from the heart, something he uses to express things that are difficult to say directly. And perhaps therein lies the secret code between the two. Imagine them writing in a quiet studio with dim lighting and musical instruments all around them. Jimin might write lines of lyrics steeped in personal meaning, and Jungkook might sit beside him, listening, occasionally smiling, understanding without explanation. Then, when it's Jungkook's turn to write his own song, he'll remember a tune, a word, or even a mood they shared, and he'll return it in kind, not in words, but in music. Many of Jungkook's fans believe their relationship has always had deeper layers than what's visible on the surface. They often support each other in the quietest moments, and many behind-the-scenes moments show how they understand each other in ways that words can't quite describe. So, when we listen to their songs, we feel like each lyric carries a tiny fragment of that feeling. In Euphoria, for example, Jungkook writes about the happiness that comes from someone who makes the world feel more beautiful. Lines like, "You are the cause of my euphoria," feel like an outpouring of gratitude, perhaps for someone who has given him a reason to smile amidst the immense pressures of being a global idol. When the song was released, many associated it with BTS's togetherness, but there were also quite a few who saw it as his emotional connection with Jimin, because when the song was performed, it felt more than just professional to Jungkook. There was something there: sincerity, comfort, and genuine love. Similarly, in the song Filter, Jimin describes himself as someone who can transform into different versions, depending on who's looking at him. But beneath the song's charm lies a desire to be understood, as if someone were saying, "Can you see the real me behind all this?" And many fans feel that Jungkook is the one who can always see Jimin without filters, with his true eyes, without masks or roles to play. Their songs often feel like messenger messages. Jungkook writes with a warm, hopeful tone, while Jimin responds with an introspective and emotional tenderness. It's as if they're speaking to each other through tone, rhythm, and metaphor, a secret language only the two of them truly understand. We can also see how, in each live performance, the way they sing certain parts of the song feels different when they're both on stage together. A glance, a small smile, or even a slight change in tone of voice, all of these are part of a code that Jimin's fans lovingly observe. To others, it might seem like mere coincidence, but to those who have followed their relationship for a long time, every little detail feels meaningful. There's an interesting thing a big hit producer once revealed in an old interview, that Jimin and Jungkook often spend time together in the studio just to talk about ideas, inspiration, and even their personal lives. They aren't just two colleagues, but two artists who have grown up together and understand each other's emotional language. That's why, when the two write music, the results often feel like mirrors representing the same feelings, just from different perspectives. For many armies, the hidden messages in their songs aren't just romantic theories, but rather a sincere form of artistic expression. Two people who have gone through youth, the pressures of competition, and a long emotional journey together might indeed leave traces of those feelings in their work. It doesn't need to be said directly, just the music, just the lyrics, just the beautifully blended harmony of their voices. And that's where Jikook's magic lies, not just in speculation, but in the way two hearts speak in a language only they understand. Music becomes a hidden love letter, not in a purely romantic sense, but as the purest form of closeness, a mutual understanding without the need for words. Every time Jimin writes melancholy lyrics and Jungkook responds with a soft yet powerful song, the world is given a glimpse into a small piece of their story. A story of two people finding comfort and strength in each other's presence. Something that may not be explained in words, but can be felt in every note. And perhaps that's why every time Jimin or Jungkook releases a new song, the Jikook fandom goes wild. Because beneath the harmonies and melodies, there's a small hope that they might be speaking to each other again, conveying something that only they know the meaning of. Music, after all, is the language of the heart. And for Jimin and Jungkook, their lyrics aren't just works of art, but hidden conversations that will continue to echo, even in silence. In every note, every line, and every breath captured in the song, there's something more than just sound, an honest, tender, and unconcealable feeling. Perhaps, beneath it all, their secret isn't who they are to the world, but who they are to each other. And there you have it, ARMY, all the hidden meanings that may have been hidden behind Jimin and Jungkook's beautiful lyrics. Are they really writing messages to each other through their songs? Only they know the truth. But one thing is for sure. Every word, every melody, and every emotion they convey always makes us feel closer to them. as if we were witnessing two hearts speaking to each other through music. Thank you for watching until the end. If you also feel a special connection between Jimin and Jungkook through their songs, let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss the latest stories and interesting theories about Jimin on this channel. See you in the next video, where we'll delve back into the stories, signs, and small, meaningful moments of two figures who never cease to make our hearts flutter, Jimin and Jungkook.